are on. Welcome back to Gas Station Simulator. We got the Tidal Wave DLC, Episode 5 today. Here's what I'm thinking. So I got some challenges on the right side. We finished up the last one, which means we're able to do our upgrades. What I'm thinking is I'm going to go through all these upgrades. We'll check them out, and then we'll kind of split the episode up amongst two big sets of upgrades. So I want to get all these done. Then I'm going to wash a million cars. And then we'll come back, and probably the second half of the episode, we'll go through this, which is going to get us the automated car wash. That'll be the big thing we're shooting for here. That car wash is kind of a pain in the butt. I feel like it needs a little bit of balancing. Usually by the time I wash 50 cars, and I just turned it off, but usually by the time I wash 50 cars, or whatever it was last time, 30 I think, I'm already like double on everything else. And plus I'm getting a lot of frame rate issues, so I think it's something they should look at. But we do have a lottery winner, so the lottery machine, also not, like, it's cool, but I'm not the biggest fan because I've been losing money almost every time. I think this is like the 6th or 7th one I've done, and I think 2 of them I won like $200 on one of them, and the other one I actually got like 1,000. But I've lost, I would say, at least $5,000 doing this. So it's kind of nice because the Chunchu Manchu rage meter goes down, right? When they win, but man, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it right now. But anyway, so that's how that is going. Before we do upgrades, let's get another employee. Well, actually, we got to upgrade the station first. So let's go through our upgrades. We'll go through them all, like I said, do a cut, and then we'll come back and do a round of upgrades. Oh, buddy, that'll allow me to paint some too. Yep, I'm gonna have to paint a little more. Got to move some stuff around. Yep, Volcano is happy now. I think you probably noticed I did double up on the vending area, so that now what I have is 2 of each. So I got 2 drinks, 2 snacks, 2 ice creams, so on and so forth. And I moved stuff around a little bit. I think it looks okay. I kind of like it, right? I kept similar items together. And then if you go over here, so I got the double hats. Then we got the alcohol as you walk in, the newspapers, car care, toys, plushies. I put the glasses kind of back to back as a centerpiece here. So I think it looks pretty nice. I kind of like it. Let's get the employee going so that way I can do less. I did switch them around a little bit, so now the people that are handling the register are cleaning the station, and then we have a person fueling boats and then secondarily handling the register, so I'm going to get another person to do that. And that should really kind of help me out. So we got a nice little pier worth of employee housing. Oh man, I'd love to live there. We got to hire somebody. Charlotte's new to the industry. Yeah, let's hire Charlotte. One thing, right? So the employees, they do get better at it. You can see, like, this guy's a 9 for fueling, a 10 for repairing, right? Probably similar, 8 for fueling, 10 for repairing. So you're paying. It's kind of so it's almost good to get people that suck at everything, and then they level up pretty fast, and I think that increases their pay, right? Let me see if I can get down here. But maybe it doesn't increase their pay. I don't know. Because this guy's 1 in repairing, making $13 an hour for that aspect of it. This guy's a 10 and he's making 14. So that'd be something you think that would make sense, right? Okay, so let's go nighttime. You're going to fuel boats. You are going to handle the register. There we go. All right, so we've got somebody doing a little bit of everything right now. Oop. No equipment at the windsurfing rental. Let's head on over there. Ooh, actually, hold on. Oh my god. 3 seconds into the game. All right, we'll bring everybody back in a second. All right, sorry about that. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna do this episode. We'll do the 2 upgrades. The following episode, we'll probably do 1 more round of upgrades, and then we'll get the landmarks in. I should have enough money to probably do all of them, and hopefully we'll do that in 1 episode. And those will probably be the last couple episodes, I'm thinking. Reason being is it's been a little hard to make videos for this because like you just saw, it is a little buggy. I think we need a console patch to definitely fix the stability. The car wash has been a big pain in the butt. It's the frame rate's dropping. So again, not dogging on the game. I'm just, if somebody's watching, you know, that they can at least see what we kind of need to be upgraded in a patch or updated, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I don't know. So that's why I'm leaving that in. I'm sure they'll you know, they'll get there. This just came out, so there's always patches and whatnot to update stuff. But this one needs a little bit of polish. So let's see how we looking here. We got some stuff there, and we'll get some. I got a lot of popcorn. Did I? I don't know if I meant to order that much. Let's just get restocked real quick, and then we can mosey along and see about some more upgrades. All right, that should be pretty good. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so if we go to our upgrades here. All right, what can we upgrade? Warehouse, yes, please. Oh, it's looking nice. We have calmed the volcano. Yeah, I think it's gonna be key getting that automatic car wash. I feel like that's gonna be the thumbnail. We're working towards that, baby. That's for sure. Warehouse looking nice. I like it. I like it. Right. Let's do one from up here. All right. What else can we do? We've got the workshop, coolant exchange. Ooh, and another repair space. So we're probably gonna have to paint some there. Additional toilets. All right. We'll go check that out. Yes. What else do we've got? Yeah, we've got a car wash upgrade. Ooh, and a surfing upgrade. So we can check all those out. There's the car wash. Oh man, I wish it was automated. And then we've got a surfing upgrade. That'll be nice. Oh yeah, another shack out there. And then our last upgrade. Yes, workshop. All right, so we got to get coolant. Oh, there we go. This guy is going to be busy. No equipment at the scuba rental. All right, fuel status low. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's get that fuel going right away. Otherwise, that'll be a pain in the butt. Man, I can't believe I'm that low on fuel already. Okay. Then what was the other thing we need? We should be able to get it right away. No, car parts. There we go. And then let's get a bunch of those right away. Yeah, let's put that order in. Let's go check out our check out some of our upgrades, and then we'll have to let those vehicles in the warehouse. We got another Toity. Yeah, looks nice in here. Very classy. I don't know which one's new, but looks like I can get up to 5 in there, huh? Yeah, I know. I got fuel coming for you there, buddy. And then scuba. There we go. Okay. So we are looking good there. Let's see. And then over here, we've got some upgrades over here. Oh, yeah. We're looking good. All right, so we got tires, mirrors. Just kind of load everything up here. We got, ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, we can get a bunch of car stuff now. I don't know if they're going to take from this side, but what is this for? Oh, that's the coolant. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I ordered some, but it's not in yet. Okay. We got some tires. Beautiful. We'll definitely spend a little bit of money getting the car shop kind of stocked a little better. All right. Let's let these guys in. Boom, boom. Get some fuel going. I gotta wait now. Can I grab it from here? Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Oh, I can't. Dang it. All right. Wait for the fuel to go. Let's see here. So the fuel's coming in. Got that stuff. I'll get a delivery going for that. Yeah, and that looks like... Ooh, we can do the vacuum. I don't know. 10,000. I don't even have enough for it anyways. Let's see, is there any upgrades here? Oh, yeah, parking lot 3. Okay, got that. And then that's the same. That's the same. Ooh, one thing. This party pier, I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to. I don't know if there's a way to or not, but I want to. Because every time they come, the frames drop. And it's again, it's got to be a stability patch or something, because, like, this shouldn't be that hard running on my PS5. Like, I run, like, Destiny and all those other games with... It's extremely rare to have a frame rate drop. So this... I feel like this game, they just need to optimize it a little better. But I went in the options and I turned the party bus off, which I figured would affect the boat, but it does not. So they still come in. So if they come in during an episode, what I'll probably do is just bring in the tsunami and hope it clears them. Because, or I'll just do a cut, because it would be rough watching, and I don't want people to be watching for 5 minutes and be like, oh, this is like unwatchable. So, yeah. Hurry up, fuel boat, Jesus. I need my supplies. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna order a bunch of car supplies. I'll probably do that in between when we do a cut here. God, I gotta wash so many cars. I really want to get to that next bit though. And just still going, still going. I wonder if I can see it like filling up here. No, now he's down, of course. All right, we got delivery. All right, thanks, buddy. Let's get some coolant in there, and then we'll, I think we'll restock that car shop better. Gotta do a little painting. Yep, so I'll have to paint this side. That shouldn't take me too long. Gives me something to do while I'm waiting for car wash stuff to come in. Same thing here. We'll probably do a similar paint job. What do we got? Coolant. Oh, buddy. Watch it. Watch out now. All right. Coolant there. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I think we got our upgrades in here now. So now it's just, again, a matter of letting the station run, keeping everything kind of stocked up, which has been much easier now that I got a lot of crap. And then the car washing. The car washing is the the bane of my existence right now. But yeah, so give me 2 or 3 hours. It'll be a matter of seconds for all of you. But then we'll come back, we'll finish off another round of upgrades, and we will get that dang car wash automated, and we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, we'll see everybody in a second. All right, we are back. It has been a few hours later. It's actually, game time wise, it took me a few hours, I would say, 3-ish, but it's a whole different day. I got to the point where I was like, man, I can't watch any more cars. But you can tell we got a fair bit of money. We've got 2 more cars to wash. When I just loaded it up. I had 5 more cars to wash, and then that was when I stopped, and then I just loaded it up. I don't know if they did like a little ghost buff, but I didn't see anything in the patch notes. But it does seem like the washing of the cars is easier now. Well, of course, after now I'm 2 cars away from automating the thing. But here's kind of the plan. So we're gonna get these upgrades in, and then we might do some landmarks, and then I don't even know if I'm gonna do one more episode. We'll see how long it takes us to do these upgrades and the landmarks. If it takes a long time, we'll do one more episode. But if we can get the landmarks in and I can show those to everybody in this episode, for at least this DLC, this might be the last one for a little bit. And we'll check in on it later. Ooh, fuel status is low. Hold on. I'm gonna order some fuel. Yep. We're out of fuel. Just because in that last upgrade, it's not really anything too crazy. And if it takes us, like, if I gotta wait for like 100 cars to get washed, I mean that's just gonna be a while. So maybe we'll do one more episode, but like it's probably gonna be like a week later to show off some of those things because it's just like the cars in the car. I know, buddy, it's coming, it's coming. That fuel's coming. Let's watch this car quick while we're waiting for that. But yeah, it takes a while, So we'll see, we'll see. I'll let everybody know at the end of this episode what I'm kind of thinking. We'll see timing wise though, kind of how it's progressing. But yeah, this seems to be going much smoother. So I don't know what happened, or maybe I don't know. It's a console, so I would say like maybe it's on my end, but probably not, right? It's not like I didn't update some driver on my PC graphics card or something like that. Oh, there we go. So you can see the frame rate dropping again. Well, I spoke too soon. The last few cars I didn't run into that once. And now I was running into it again. Oh well, no worries, no worries. Got the job done. One more, and that'll be automated. Let's get this fuel in here so people don't get cranky. No, they're all waiting. Here we go. One more car. Yeah, that's a doozy of a challenge. So you can see like my guys repaired 142 cars in the time that I've watched 49. So pretty crazy. Ooh, on the bright side, we are looking a little better here. So we are on 6 days. So pretty solid there. The lottery, I did one lottery at 5,000. I think I had back-to-back ones where I won like on my side. I didn't play it obviously, but like I got the 300, and then the next one was actually like 1,200. So it went for a fair bit. And I was like, oh, maybe this isn't so bad. So I did a $5,000 lottery. I think like the 5th person won. So that lottery ended up costing me like $4,500, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that anymore. Maybe the 1,000, because the percentage is very similar. Yeah, frame rate sucks again. Yeah, when the frame rate goes down, it's like it doesn't wash it. Oh well. All right, now it's a little better. Let's get it in while the frame rate's good. Gotta get it in while the getting's good. Yeah, as far as like next things go, I'm not sure. Okay, well, that was interesting. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Yeah, 75 cars. Jeez. Even though it's gonna be automated, that's gonna take a bit. But yeah, for like next series, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna do a little more Palea. I was thinking of like a Battlefield playthrough on like the campaign, maybe, to see how that looks. And I know Philly wanted that. I was thinking Arc Raiders because it looks fun, but I don't know. I think that's more of a stream game than a video game, like, or game for videos. Okay, finally, let's do this thing here. Oh, buddy, do I gotta paint some more, or is it just all even out? Yeah, it looks a little more evened out. Okay, volcano has been calmed. I do like the lottery. I like how the lottery calms the volcano too. Definitely a nice boon of it. Okay, we'll look at the gas station in a second. Here's the big thing that I want. I want that car wash, automatic car wash. Yes, please. Yep. Cheered up the volcano. Good. Okay, so this kind of extended back. Oh, that extended back too. Okay, nice. That's actually pretty helpful. I don't like how that's... Well, I guess it kind of lets me like look back here pretty easily. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with the windows. All right, so we got to do some redecorating. Customer car wash. Let's see how this works here. Did this one not automate? I'm just going to close it then. All right, now we'll reopen it. They should leave. And then the next one coming in should... Automatic car wash on. Yes, please. That's so good. All right, we'll try to see one of them. But yeah, that means basically most everything should be kind of running itself, and I should just have to stock and order stuff. Let's go through some of our other upgrades. So we've got the warehouse. Bigger warehouse is always nice. Store more things, more fuel. How's that looking? Yeah, it's looking cool. A lot of all the materials. Inside looks fairly similar. Desk is the same. Just more room. Just the exit. Yeah, look at all the shipping containers and all that. Yeah, that's cool looking. I like that. All right, while we're here, let's do more upgrades. What do we got? So we've got a workshop upgrade and scuba diving. Ooh. Movables can be placed outside and on the roof. Huh, interesting. So I can just decorate it, basically. Okay. So like what that's saying is here, right? So like if I get a movable, which I did buy one thing, and we can go put something out on there. What would look good out in the gas station or on the other, maybe like a sign like that or something. Did it let me buy that? Otherwise, what else do we got here? A little post board. Kind of fits the bill, huh? We'll show everybody that. Just the open thing. Got a little AC. What else would look good out there? Water hose, firebox. Yeah, so a lot of these like kind of let you just add bits and bobs. Let me see if that one worked for us. Did it give it to us? We did. Nice. Customer at the cash register. Yeah. Right, but we can put in. I'm thinking it's saying we can put these on here now, right? Or not. Maybe it's like those I can move? Hold on. Right, because I have the sign. It's definitely not letting me put that on there. Am I going crazy? Because I could have swore that's what it said. Right, because we have our neon sign and we're going to put that there. Yeah, so like, it said I can put movables on the workshop. Unless it meant I can move those. Maybe when we move stuff around, we'll check that out. I don't know. Or it might be a thing they gotta fix yet. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see here. Then the scuba diving. Which those don't seem to change the appearance, which is okay, except for like that outer part where they show like more room for it. I know we gotta move those. Move those and do a little painting. Yeah, so with the water, the only thing we gotta do now is watch the water pressure. But now that we have this, we can add more to there. Nice. We got 4 people going out. Extra monies. I like it. Yeah, we can hit the shredder from time to time. That'll. Oh, somebody just died scuba diving. We just upgraded it too. All right. No worries there. Okay, so we'll get this stuff kind of fixed up. Do we want to do landmarks next? Let's see. If we go here, right, that's everything. We do have an additional employee house too, so I guess we could have another person running around. I don't know what they would do, but I don't know if we really need another person. Yeah, because these are like, it's an upgrade to the warehouse, but there's not really anything that I think you're going to miss other than like what it looks like, I guess. So maybe yeah, we can always come back and show that in a future episode. Yeah, we got day nights for fueling the boats, handling the register, cleaning the station. So yeah, they're pretty much doing everything. I don't know if I need 2 more employees. I feel like these guys are doing a solid job. All right, now. Oh, what do we want to do next here? And we can move that stuff, which we will. Maybe we can go through. Yeah, let's go through some landmarks. I got a bunch of money. Let's spend some money and see what those look like, and then we'll run around and check them out. So we've got some decorations, some landmarks. Here we go. A ritual altar. Ooh, okay. Oh, I can add to it as well? Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, so if we go here, got that. Ah, so if you look on the top part, see how there's like 3 things? So we should be able to upgrade it a couple times. There we go. That's cool. I like that. And we've got this bad boy there. Okay, so that's a one and done. Well, so see, yeah, there's a bunch here. And you just kind of add the cars up to it. Yep, that looks good. I like it. Some more of them. And then where's the other ones going? I didn't see where the third set went. But that's cool. Okay, I like it. And then we've got the tribal village. Ooh, we can add to that. That looks sick. I like that too. Rainbow waterfall. Very pretty, very pretty. I'll have to look up and see that. We've got some wood carvings. Okay. More of the shaman wood carvings. The Choo Choo Manchu. Got that there. What do we got here? The crab. Where's that off? Okay, so that's right there. Let's look at that. We've got some. Look at this. The ship graveyard. That was cool. All right. And I think that's all of them. So we had enough money to do that. That's kind of nice. We'll come back and do this. Man, the garbage is right there. Guys, come on. Let's take this. Oh, God. And yeah. All right. We're moving right along. Cars washed. Are we not working? I'm not washing it. This is an automatic car wash. Well, that's upsetting. Huh. I think what I might do is let's I guess let's close it again. We got a winner at the lottery machine. I might restart the game and see if that fixes it. That fixes the rental stuff usually. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna start from right here. We'll see if that fixes it. If not, that's a definite thing they got to fix because I am not washing 75 cars. All right, let's cut here and we'll bring everybody back. All right, hopefully that fixed it. Let's go. Yeah, so everything's on. Again, we're gonna do that in a second. Let's do our lottery machine here. Yep, this guy won. So I lost 20 on that. We'll take that. I think that's worth it to get the happiness there. All right, so we've got all of our parking lots stuff. There's the gorilla. There's the waterfall. I like it. I like it. Okay, some of the wooden shamans. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that part. It's like a weird what? It's just a creepy cave that guy can go through, I guess. All right. Very interesting. And we have our stuff over here. Maybe that didn't change the looks of that at all. Let's go check out some of this other stuff here. Is there anything over on this side? Let's see how far can I go over here. I guess not. Okay. That's fine. Must be on the other side. Cool. Very quiet, very quiet. The music's not... the music's not going. There's a little crab thing. That looks cool. I like that. There we go. Got a little sound. It's kind of awkward how quiet it was. All right, customer at the car wash. I better not have to do that every time. But it does appear that that has been fixed for the most part. We'll have to see. Maybe when I reloaded it, it just wasn't on for automatically. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay. And then that should be it. Oh my god, it's still going. There's that one building. Can we go in it? No, okay, that's fine. Okay, car wash is still humming away. Very nice. All right, we're just going to leave that on. I want to see if the next person that comes up, if it just kind of like automatically goes through or not. All right, that was upgraded. So here's that upgrade there. All right, we showed the other one. Oh, and this is the shipyard. Okay, so that kind of adds a little bit of a nice cosmetic there. And then here is, oh god, oh no, oh, it's not gonna let me get up there, is it? Please. Yeah. There we go. Oh, is there a party boat coming in? We gotta bring in the tsunami then. Yep. Otherwise, it drops the frames so much that it's hard to play. This looks cool though. I like this. You go in there? No. Okay. This is kind of like the tribal village. Very neat. Very neat. All right, I like it. Yeah, the landmarks are cool. I know in the first one, the landmarks added a good bit to it as well. All right, let me go pray to the gods that a tsunami comes and wipes that party boat off the map before our frames drop to about 10 per second. But yeah, this is how I've been dealing with this. It resets everything for you. There's not really a big penalty, but yeah, there it goes. Otherwise, it's like 5 minutes of the frames just dropping. All right, much better. Okay, now we gotta let everybody kind of get back in here, which is a good time to actually do this. So what I have to do is I do need to shut down the station to move stuff. Not these, but these I do. So let's go with this, and then we will pick that up, and we'll just put it on the end over here. It's kind of a good spot. And while we're at it, I kind of want to see what this looks like, right? So here's how this looks. So we're on a door, right? Oh no, did it just freeze? Oh. Oh man. Well, I feel like if that hasn't sealed that this might be the last episode until they put out a patch, it might be. Give me a second. We'll be back. All right, take two. All right, customize. And then we're on the door. So there's a bunch of options, and I kind of liked this one because it had like I don't know if it's lights, but I'm gonna do outside only. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Yeah, see, like the brick looks nice. Like if I change this one, like I like how you can change the windows there. That's really nice. But then if we went with some of the right, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And some of it definitely cleans it up. And I like that. The only thing is, where's the one that matches? Do I not have a one that matches? Might have went past it. Ooh, so that's kind of cool. I didn't know they had these ones, like the metal windows and stuff. But yeah, let's say we wanted to do, and they have like a Valentine's Day one and stuff. So, to look nice. But like, yeah, let's say we wanted to do that. My only thing is I can't change this, right? So, I think in my eyes at least, unless I did the wood one, so I would do maybe a wood one, but it's kind of already wood. But to match the aesthetic of the ceiling and the roof or whatever, I feel like this just kind of makes it look weird. So I'm gonna go back to the original. So I think the original looks kind of fine with the roof. If you could change the roof, like then I think it would make more sense. But just kind of my opinion on there. All right, well let's finish up the episode. We'll get everything looking nice. We'll get everything in the right spot. We'll open up for a couple minutes, and then we'll probably call it there. I'll probably go over maybe a couple final thoughts on the game, or not the game. The game's fun, but the DLC. How the DLC went. Oh god, I suck. Get a little paint job on there. That looks nice. I don't think I can do. Yeah, do that in a second. I'm not making any money with it being closed, but let's just get these done. We'll get her looking nice, and then we'll open her back up. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. All right, one more here, and then I will open her up. I might change some of the windows around. I don't know if I need like the triple window here. So let's do. Can I just do a wall? I can't just do a regular wall if it's already preset as a wood one. Is what it appears to be. Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll do. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine then. That is what it's going to be. All right. Let's open this bad boy back up, and then we'll make some changes here while we're kind of running the place. Do that. Let me go look at that car wash and make sure that's on. I'm wondering if when I turn it off, it leaves that one in the off position. Oh no, we're still on. Okay, open, on. All right. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing ever if I have to go out there and like click the button just to like make it work. I would be fine with that. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Be way better than the going out there every time. And manually washing it. Are you going to line up for me? Let's go into manual. And there's fine. Okay. Put some sodies out there. Okay. We're looking all right. Everything else is okay. Yep. So we'll do some painting. Now we have. Right, we can move our hats. So let's pick that up, and we'll kind of just put those here, I think, as well. Kind of where they were. I think the placement there is fine. Yeah, it's okay. All right, I got a bunch of hats. I kind of wish for the hats you could put them on one at a time, but again, not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, so that part's looking nice. Now we just got to move our booze back, which let's do that quick. Oop, what am I doing? Nobody knows. And then let's do you as well. And I'm kind of not really lining them up the best here, but do need you lined up a little better though. Kind of comes out a little past the line there. There we go. Yeah, that looks all right. This guy's got some room right there. I kind of wish I could turn this into like a corner there, but again, no worries. Make sure we got a bit of everything out there. Just some random, got a lot of that one, holy cow. Okay. The booze is back on. All right, so I have somebody at the car wash. Let's go see if this is a thing where I have to like push it every time, or if it just works. Oh no, so it's going. Okay, so I don't have to come out there. It is as automatic as it says. So I must have just had to reset the game, and that kind of kicked it into gear. That's one of the other things, and I don't want to talk about it quite yet, but one of the little stability things is I'm running into that too with the scuba and surfing rentals. We got to reset the game because they'll just stop working and the people just won't go in there anymore, even though there's like a line and stuff. So that's something that would need to be addressed as well. Right. Yeah, that looks nice. Now, let's get this bad boy painted up here. And we were using that for the interior. Scoozy. So let's finish up our painting. Then we'll kind of go over a couple closing thoughts, I think. And then just to kind of round off the episode, we'll just run the station for a little bit. Yeah, maybe after the closing thoughts, I'll kind of let people know. You know, that'll be the last main bit. You won't miss anything. Just a little running of the station. But yeah, at least now that car wash is automated, like you kind of just got to run the station, right? And it's just a big challenge that'll take a little bit of time. But we are fully automated now, minus me stocking and ordering. I feel like, I'm pretty sure in that supermarket game you can hire stockers. I wonder, you know what I'm going to look at? And before I forget, let's look right now. If we look at our employees, do they have another option? Okay, they don't. I was hoping that maybe with the upgraded station, there would be like another thing there. That'd be like a cool update if they did that, where it's like we updated the game and now you can hire people to stock your stuff, your shelves. I think that'd be a cool one. I think people would like that. All right, let's finish this up. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run around to like each point, and I'm going to say if I thought it was good or if I think it, you know, has room for improvement. Because yeah, as I'm going through my closing thoughts here, it's kind of like when I talk about like a lot of the other games. Like I'm never gonna just, unless the game's just absolutely terrible, I'm never gonna be like this game sucks. Because most games are pretty good. Like I enjoyed my time playing this game. I liked the main station. I really like the location of this second station. It's such a cool idea, having just a gas station on a cool tropical island. I think that's awesome. But again, I think it's what I want. I want part of the channel to be is where like I think next weekend I'm gonna put out a Towers of Agaspa video, and I know I've talked about that a couple times. But that's another game where it's awesome they brought it to console. So I want them to know that like console people will pick these games up and like, you know, hopefully get in the forums or do like comments like on my videos, and they can check those out. So that way they can get ideas of like where, you know, like people want improvements and whatnot, right? And again, it's not a thing saying this game sucks. It's just like hey, this game's still being developed or whatever. Like here's a couple things, you know, you guys could work on, at least maybe that I think, or a bunch of comments came in for it again, right? Because I've definitely noticed that a lot of times YouTubers and streamers and stuff, like I don't like what they say, where they're like, oh, we want this. But it's like, well, you want that because you want your stream to succeed, maybe, which that's not like what people playing the game want. I feel like we run into that a lot in Destiny. A lot of the people that are very vocal about what they want, I feel like they're the ones that they don't maybe have the general public in mind. Because I know there's a lot of changes that came out, and I'm like, why are they doing this? And they're like, oh, we heard what like the feedback was, and it's like, like feedback from videos or like actual feedback. So I don't want people to think, yeah, like I want my feedback to be kind of what I think, but also what I think the majority of people might think. So just keep that in mind. I don't know if it makes sense. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm just mumbling at this point, I guess. All right, so let's start over here. So the surf shop I actually think is pretty cool. I like how there's this aspect of it. This again would be a cool thing if they had like maybe a shelf, like you could hire somebody to stock. Um, you like this would be a part of it that they could add. I think that'd be cool. So I'm not running over here all the time to stock this up. And I like this. I feel like the death part of it is a bit too high. So I feel like it takes me out of the game a little bit immersion wise if like it's like, oh, 23 people died. And I'm like, well, that sucks. And I have it set at 75, and it's like I know I could do like 90, and like it'd be very rare for people to die, but then I'd have to have like 1,000 of these because they'd go so fast, right? So, I really like the whole idea though. I wonder if a little bit of balancing would help there. But again, that's just my thought. I'm fine with the way it is, but maybe a tiny bit of balancing. Oh, let's go over here. So this, I think the coconut idea is okay. um, like once I found out, like if I line these two up, I stand in the back of the blue and I aim for that branch right there. If I get, oh, I haven't done this in a little bit because of the lottery winning. But if I get it at 60, like right here, I know it'll go in. See, like if I'm too low, so those are 53s. I'm missing on purpose. So that was a 58. So I know if I'm within like usually 5 of 60. Yeah, okay, so that one I thought should have went in. That was like the same exact one as the other one. So here's my thing though. Like if I haven't done it in a little bit, now I'm a little rusty. Now I overshot that one. Coming out here to do that should go in for sure, right? So it was in 60, right? That's at least how I lined it up. There, where that branch comes out, 60%, it'll go in. I think it's cool to have a mini game here. I don't think this is my favorite mini game. um, if it was something else, but here's the thing: is like even though I'm saying it's not my favorite, I don't really have a good idea on how we could upgrade it. But if I thought about it some more, I'm sure I could come up with something. But I think having a mini game back here is cool, and have it like matter is also cool. I just like maybe more of a fun mini game. I don't know. Maybe you have like a putt putt thing. Like that'd be kind of cool. Like it's a little like golf mini course, like the little mini golf. Um, and every time you sink a ball, you get some, like that's a sacrifice, right? So the percentage goes down. I don't know, really cool. This I really like. The board's super cool. Again, I just people die a lot more than I feel like maybe they should, especially now that I'm at 75% on those. I feel like that should be a little safer. But the lottery's really cool. Um, it'd be, I feel like the lottery should be something that maybe gives you more money than it costs, because I feel like I'm almost always paying out, which I don't think that's how lotteries are supposed to work. Like the house always wins type thing. But not that I'm saying I should do like the $1,000 one and like I get $5,000 every time. But like when I did that $5,000 one and I lost like 4,600 on it, I was like, ugh, I don't know about that. But I like how they manage the rage of the volcano, so that's cool. It is a nice addition. Again, maybe just a little bit more of a balancing thing to make you feel like it's helping you more than just like the rage going down. The car stuff is pretty much unchanged from the first one. I feel like that's really good. The people being able to work in it is awesome. And then you just kind of stocking it up. I like. Oh, I gotta buy some scratch remover. I like that. So yeah, I feel like the car place is good. Here's the car wash. This is like, in my eyes, I think this is the big one, the one that needs to be fixed the most or balanced the most. I feel like washing that many cars in the challenges. I feel like that could be dropped a little bit because, like I showed you in the last one, like you're almost tripling the cars repaired, and some of the other stuff is way higher, and then you're just watching cars. Which I don't think I would have been that complainy about it if it worked better. Maybe if the automation thing was around earlier, or if, and this comes into like the stability part of it. I'm always losing frames when I'm washing the cars, and then when you lose so many frames, it's like they don't wash. So that was a big kind of pain point for me. I had to restart the game several times just to get some cars washed. So this would be a big one. I feel like for some odd reason just the stability needs to be updated on that. But once it's automated, that's cool, because then you're just out here and you're checking the pressure and all that, right? Like our pressure's going down. So we'll run this baby. It'll suck in all the juice, and then now we got our water pressure's good to go. So I like that. Easier to change the pressure or increase the pressure than in the first one. So that's the first location. So that's nice. And then same thing over here. Similar mechanic. I like how it works. Works fine. Maybe just a slight balance. The landmarks are cool. Other than visually doing stuff, I don't know if they make people like come to the station more, but they look nice, right? So, and then getting into the gas station, I like the look of it. I wish you could update the ceiling, because I like this ceiling, but if you wanted to change this, you'd also want to change that. Like, if I have to leave that, I kind of want to leave this. That's kind of my thoughts on it anyways. You can paint stuff again. That's cool. I wish I could throw a little bit better lighting in here, because I put some lights up and they don't do anything. Let's see if maybe some of the floor ones do. Let's put up some landmarks 2929. Let's go with, I don't like those ones. Where's that one that's kind of cool? This one's kind of cool. Let's see what happens if I put this one up. Yeah, like I had those and they didn't do much. This one might actually provide a little bit more lighting. Place. Yeah, still kind of. I mean, it's a little bit, but yeah, just some more lighting, maybe even on the ceiling. Like, let me put some lighting on the ceiling. I think that'd be cool. Oh, I don't know, we're running a little low on stock here, but I'm just kind of talking through everything. But yeah, as far as the gas station, I feel like the formula they were using is fine. You get to stock the stuff. Again, I think if they did a stocking update, I think that kind of help a lot. Well, I got a buttload of ice cream. I might have ordered too much ice cream. Yeah, and then I think the variety is fine. You got your pastries and all that, your tobacco, your booze, kind of stuff you'd normally see in a gas station. So I like that bit. We can get stuff repainted, which I'll show that to everybody. If we go to our services, wall repaint, 800, sure. Does a truck actually come out and do it? I think I ordered it, right? Yeah, here it comes. So a truck, they'll come out and they'll repaint the walls so they look a little better. Otherwise, let's see. Warehouse, I like the warehouse. There's boat fueling. That's cool. Kind of a nice addition, right? It makes sense because there's an island. The warehouse looks cool. You can't do anything with it. Like if you could customize the warehouse, I feel like that'd be a nice step for people that want to get more out of the end game, especially. How you drop stuff off is pretty nice. I don't know if it's necessarily fun that I got to go down and up every time, but it's like whatever. The shark minigame, I don't know, it's okay. I could probably do without it, but again, it adds a little bit to it. I don't hate it. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So the other big one obviously is, well, let's start with like the stuff I really like the aesthetic. Where it's at, the game's super fun. Oh, there's our wall painters. I think it just needs to be a little bit more. It needs a little polish. The DLC needs a little polish. The stability, like I was saying before, I think if a normal person is playing this game and they play for the night and they play 3 hours and they have to restart their game 4 times, I don't know how often they're going to want to do that before they're like, all right, I'm just going to wait till they either patch it or I'm just not going to play it anymore. But yeah, and again, I don't know if maybe on PC it's better, but I know on console, and I left most of them in. Um, there's just a fair amount of bugs that let you not do anything. You just like get stuck moving, or you can't do anything movement wise. You can't pull up anything. So a little polish, I think, on this one would really help. But like the base layer that is here is super fun, right? These simulators are fun. You kind of know what you're getting when you go into them. And if like stacking up a big old gas station and making it look cool, like the next thing we could do is add more shelving, and then we could have more of a central unit here, kind of like this. Um, but we could make it right so it's not just like all the way around. You can like I don't know if you can move walls in this one, but you saw we couldn't change even like a window one. So again, I think it's fine where it's at. It's just a little polish I think will help a lot. Um, but let's see. Yeah, we covered all that stuff. I feel like the mechanics of how the game operates are perfectly fine. I like the upgrades. I like how there's scuba diving and all that. It makes sense, right? Um, and then yeah, you got your employees running around. Um, tools make sense. That handheld computer, I'm assuming that'll just let me, you know, order stuff from wherever. We haven't gotten into the vacuum thing, but I think everyone's kind of got the gist of most of the game, how it operates, and what the DLC has to offer. Which I think it's really fun. If you like these kind of games, I think you'll like this one. If you do get bothered by having to restart your game every once in a while from a couple bugs, you may want to wait till they put out a patch, at least on console for this. But I think it's fun. It's a fun game. Um, we will probably do a let's check in on this game in the somewhat near future if they put out a patch or add anything to the DLC. I think that'll be fun. But yeah, I think this will be the last one. I think it was a fun short little series, a nice little change of pace. I'm not quite sure what the next series will be. Maybe a little Palia, Towers of Agaspa. I was thinking about maybe a little Battlefield or Arc Raiders. I'm not sure on those. We'll see. I did see Icarus is coming out. I'm pumped about that. I don't know when, but and then I think in 2 weeks I'm starting a new series that'll be kind of a surprise. So I think that'll be fun. But yeah, I think we are good here. So check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard. And I will see you on the next one.